to Abby Les the Geometry Class. Today on my show we're going to learn how to find the volume and surface area of cylinders and prisms. I know it messed up a couple times in the past, but I got it this time. I've been practicing all morning. I know many of you may get confused with this type of geometry, but we're going to learn all about that and more on my show, Abby Les the Geometry Class. Stay tuned. Today we need to figure out how many 12 fluid ounce Sprite cans will fill this 5-gallon bucket. First we need to look at our formulas. Let's go. By my measurements, the large bucket is 14.5 inches in height and has a 5-inch radius, and the small can is 5 inches in height and has a 1-inch radius. So if we use our formula, starting with the large bucket, which is volume equals base times height. Well, our base is a circle, so we need to find that area first. So in order to find the area of a circle, we need to use the formula pi r squared. Well, we already have r, which is the radius, which is 5 squared, which gives us 25 pi.
Oh my god!
So now we have 25 pi times 14.5, which is the height. Gives us 362.5 pi. That's about 1,138.8 inches cubed. Oh wait. Yeah, cubed. For the smaller can, we're going to use the same formula, which is base times height, because they are both cylinders. So we have to find the base again, which is pi r squared is the formula.
R square?
Pi, 1 is the radius, so 1 squared. 1 squared is 1, so it's pi. So the answer for this volume is 5 pi, which is equal to approximately 15.7 inches cubed. The ratio for this problem is 15.7, which is the smaller can, over the larger bucket, 1,138.8 inches cubed. 1 over 72.5, which means that we need 72.5 cans to fill up that 5-gallon bucket. Okay, this is the first of 72.5 cans. Here we go.
I don't think you do, so you and you are through.
It's really coming along now. All right, I need some more Sprites. Oh man! Now I have to start over. Here's the last half. Whew. Perfect. Now we're going to move on to surface area. Here we have a can, and we need to make a label for it. So we're going to use the lateral surface area. The formula for lateral surface area of a cylinder would be 2 pi r h. Now, we have 2 pi, and the radius r, which is 1.5 inches, times the height, which is 4.5 inches. Now you multiply 1.5 by 2, and then that gives you 3. So you have pi times 3 times the height, 4.5. That gives you 13.5 pi, which is equal to 42.4. And that gives you 42.4 inches squared, approximately. Label, we know that this height is 4.5 inches, so that will also be the height of the label. But we need to figure out what this length will be right here, and we're going to call this x. And that will give us x. So 4.5 times x would have to be equal to the area of the rectangle, which has to be equal to 42.4 inches squared. And in order to find x, we need to do the formula as 4.5x equals 42.4. If you solve for x, divide both sides by 4.5, x equals approximately 9.4. And that would be this other side length. Here I've made my label, and I'm going to wrap it around the can and see if it fits. It should be almost exactly the right area. If I can get it on here. Yay! Yay. I'm gonna wrap this present for my little sister's birthday tomorrow. We need to make a net with wrapping paper to cover the entire box without overlapping at all. Okay, so the measurement of the box, the height of it is 1 inch, and the square on top of it is 4.5 inches on each side. So using our formula for surface area, which is pH plus 2b, the perimeter of the base, which is this section right here, would be 4.5 by 1 inches. So that gives us about 11 inches in perimeter, and the height is 4.5 plus 2 times the area of the base. And to solve this, we have 49.5 plus 9, which equals 58.5 inches squared. And that is the total surface area of this box. Now we need to make a net that will cover the entire box without overlapping any different parts. Now I have all the dimensions drawn out on this net, and when you add all of the surface area together of each section, it equals 58.5 inches squared. This is the net that I'm going to use to wrap this box. Here's my present all ready to give to my sister. Here, Harper.